This is like a natural disaster style thing. The water turns off all of a sudden. Like, gee. Okay, they fixed it. And that just tells me why having one water meter is a problem. Yeah. Right, okay. Okay. We have one water meter for the entire building, and that's an issue. Oh my god, we can put newspaper guys in yet? Wow, okay. Don't know what they're... They have no requirement for where they are. They want an antenna. Newspaper didn't even ask for anything, which is interesting. So we'll do a few newspapers then, I guess. We'll do some book publishers in between them with another advertising agency as well. And then that newspaper agency that's going next to that is pretty much on the track of being worked on. Another floor to be built up here like so. Supposedly it can't be accessed. That's pretty common. I'm going to build a stairwell up to it first, and then we'll build another elevator there. These stairs never fail, guys. That's why I build them all the time. You can also build them in the basement just in case, now I think about it. Never really came across the fact that I hadn't built any down there yet. It's kind of funny that I realized that then as well. I'm curious to see if I meet all their requirements. I think I do. I'm hoping I do. Right. There's one of these that we have that's operating but not enough. And here's that dreaded executive club that they need. Okay. So this can't go in the basement, so it's gonna go somewhere up here. Somewhere where I can actually put it and not get too many consequences of doing so. Scouting out for the next movie. If I evict you, am I going to get a negative star? No, I'm not. Executive club can go there then. That's pretty much where it's going to go. Yeah, it's got a bit of space in between, but I'll do some paintings in the middle, I think. Just give it that nice vibe. Okay, do that. And then for now we'll do some nice wallpaper or something. Do that, and then if we do some light above, that should... Yeah, it kind of blends it, kind of don't. Right, down to here, newspaper. We need the money to put them in, but we don't have it yet. Gonna have it in a second though. Lovely. Right, I believe now we've got an executive club. We can see the requirements. Need at least 5 artworks. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy 2 right now, and then that's them out the way. So we're gonna go with a nice... Can't be placed on glass. Apologies, didn't realize that was glass at first. Okay. Buy you, and then you. Bit of a cultural heritage, followed by a non-cultural heritage, I guess. Build another newspaper building there for me. Might as well. Check that's got all its requirements met. Yep. Let's go back down to the basement. So we realize that the water has no redundancy and it's at capacity. Very alarming. If I move you over one, I can improve you as well as that, but I need at least 20k to make it worthwhile, which is a big ask right now. So this needs an antenna connection. Okay. So they want an antenna connection. Call me old-fashioned, but isn't that a little old-fashioned? Doesn't matter. I'm just a bit surprised. I mean, how do they want it linked is what I want to know. Can't picture in my head, that's the problem. Don't know. Let's work on... So why can't we build tech yet still? Need more tech offices. Okay. Yeah, financials available. Okay, got another newspaper one there available. Lovely. Stock exchange needs a bit more artwork in the building. That's fine. We got 2 national treasures up here. And we got a lot of maintenance in need. Wow. Okay. Art dealer is probably the next thing I need. Before I go maintenancing everything. Yeah, do us that, and then we can save some money. That way we can kind of get some more art in the building. Okay. Got a bit of money to work with now then. So, I kind of want to... Lobby art is not art per se. Okay. Well, we need small art. So, let's... Finding a place that can go. You know, because you can't just put a van go anywhere. I mean, well, I guess you could, but it wouldn't look very natural. I'm gonna do like an art plaza here, I guess. So we're gonna demo that. Then we're gonna kind of go into this with our paintbrush. Put in some nice, you know, wallpaper. And I'm gonna get one of those gradient. Yeah, I don't have the money, but I'm going to put the last one on this end. Then I'm going to need to move his office at some point. Right. We should actually hit the requirements for a stock office. Okay. We need a helicopter and finger chart service. Interesting. I'm more of a fan of the HQ suite now, if it's possible. And it's not. Why is it not? Containing more legal offices. So for government to work in this building, they need more legal rooms. Okay, which one of these is going to... We can handle the banks already? Nice. Right, let's get a bank in here. I'm kind of worried they don't have all the things they request. They won't. Okay, give them a reduction. That's a lesson learned for me. It's going to cost me 7 influence to move them. If we move them, how far up do they need to go? Probably a new floor up, really. That's a shame. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, up a floor. Right, build me another floor, and a floor after that. They've got a long bit of work ahead of them. Right. And then I need a mover's office, really. So we need... Where's the mover's office? I'm going to building staff, mover's office. Okay. And we're going to place the mover down here. Nice and simple. Well, they'll themselves need a person to move them in because, you know, irony. And then to actually make this doable, I'm going to go up here very cheaply. Just do this one first. Probably poke into the second one. Just to, you know, save time and money. And then thankfully, this isn't as costing me as it would have had we not realized straight away and built all 4 of them. So, I guess lucky me. Right, the bank is the one we want. And another bank like so. Right, just wire the whole floor. Do that. Solves that. Okay. They're going to want an elevator too. Kind of like the idea of using the upgraded elevators, but they just cost more and they're not even practical. So, yeah. That's why we're not doing it, basically. That's my explanation for you. I'm gonna build the last one there for this. It's gonna cost me 5,000. Put an ad out for this. Jesus. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Looks like our tenant here wants to move out because of the phone line. Now, I'm unaware of any immediate phone line issue. However, I'm inclined to believe the obvious. Yeah. Okay. Temporarily get me another phone line in there. That's going to take up some of the slack. And we'll appease that tenant with a days free of rent so they're in the happy zone again. Okay. They're relatively happy again. Okay. An engineering firm would be nice, but to attract them we need more technical offices. Financial sector's actually possible now. Don't know if they make noise though. Let's find out. They're either really quiet or really loud. I'm looking for a spike up into the next layer if they're loud. So the smells are actually pretty contained, by the way, just to point that out. For one floor. I don't think they make noise, but I also don't think they're phased by noise, if that makes sense. I'm going to build that there, even though I'm going to regret it in the long scheme of things, because, you know, need to build a water line to it. But, you know what, doesn't matter. Right, put the ad out for the bank, I guess. Jesus, that's insane. 5 grand an entire day. Ooh, I won't let that bill on my desk. If you had to come to me to tell me you need to pay 5,000, you know how hard it is for me to make budgeting decisions as it is? Add 5 grand on top. That is a problem. That's when we go into danger territory right there, honestly. Right. Kind of cool that we have really improved based on the artwork. You are unhappy. Didn't make a profit yesterday. Too few customers. As it's the early days, I will give you rent that is far lower than expected. And they want computer and IT services, which is interesting. Finally, our behemoth electrical grid is no match for what we need. Okay. Give me a new one here. That's going to take up a lot of the slack right there. Oh, did one of these break? Is that what caused that? Interesting. I'm going to presume that's what it's getting at. Okay, we made nearly like 19,000, so yeah, that's cool. We're gonna have 2 of these units here, and then I'm gonna just connect them to the grid. Make sure they're linked. Okay. Now then, we need more phone lines. I'm aware of that. So build one there. Still need more, so we're gonna add to that infrastructure as we see fit. Okay. And then we definitely need more water, so we're going to add to that there. Just try and giving it redundancies, essentially. And then I'm going to spend the money on renovating retail for now. Automated-wise, it's taking its time. Looks like... yeah. Retail is definitely taking a hit. Computer and IT repair, that was an issue, yeah. I can see why. It's the actual infrastructure that's with it. Okay, these guys are really unhappy right now. And they prefer renting lower floors, so I'll give them a reduction. They want the helicopter service. Right. I guess that is doable, and in fact... oh, that is... one too small. Damn it. Right. Size of that room. Must be placed above ground? Are you kidding me? Okay. The helicopter service there. Along with another IT service in the building. And anything else that we are insufficient in shall go in this building. Not present, no demand. That's a whole bag of crap. It's definitely a demand for it. Renovate these two big stores as well. They look pretty run down right now. I think that's what we're going to spend our stuff on. Eliminate all issues with the building in one fell swoop. That's a nice way to clean up the building. And they're saying there's no phone line on that floor, so let's fix that like so. They can all function now. You guys should be happy eventually. New clock onto them existing. Okay. All the foot traffic is distracting. Okay. I want to experiment with this. Nah, not worth it. I mean, they're complaining about heavy foot traffic because the elevator's on this end, and yeah, they're the furthest towards that end, I guess, in a sense. But it's a picky point to be made. Eventually, it's going to be 2 elevators here, so might spread it out a little. But then again, I don't know. Could do, might not, probably won't. Not sure. Find out eventually. Okay. It's pretty cool to see the building in action, though. Right. I mean, with you, 70% use. I mean, this grid is pretty easy to fail. At least with the phone lines, it's spread out enough that probably could withstand at least one of them failing. I mean, the rest of it won't withstand. It will be an issue. Increased customer interest thanks to the mall directory being on the same floor. Okay, I mean, yeah, that makes a bit of sense. I'll give it that. Not too sure I'd agree with the idea behind that, but okay. Right, let's put another bank headquarters up here by all means. And then I'll have a look at an executive here. I feel like it should go above. All the noise complaints I do. But then we need 2 new floors. Which are going to cost me a fortune. But there we go. Right. Builders, up you go. I think one of our grids failed. Pause time. And... no, it's the actual wire then. Interesting. That high up, that there's a lot of scrolling. I do like the idea though that I don't need to connect both floors. I can connect one or the other, and I guess some maintenance guy comes in and hodgepodges it together. All the materials are now 75% off. Nice. 75% off though, that's pretty high. Wow, that's pretty good too. Right, where are we at with you then? Bit of work to go, but that's fine, that's fine. No worries here. Right. Construction hall. That would be nice. Didn't we have one of these? Am I imagining it? No, we had a political hall. I could have sworn we had one eventually at some point. So security office. Had more calls yesterday than we could fulfill. Interesting. But there's a building security call. That's very interesting. Also alarming. So I'll put that in there, and I'm going to put a nice little communal room in at the end just to finish that row off. Nice and simple. Right. Everything looks like it's going up pretty effectively, if you ask me. I mean, yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, come on. That is infuriating. Seeing that one place there where they didn't sort that out. Wow. I'm gonna give these cable to TV, and also, I guess not water, I don't need it yet. Right. I'm hoping. I'm gonna check this first. Any noise? Any smell? Okay, bankers don't stink like horse. Okay, cool. Now we've established that. We'll do that. Give them some space in between. And I'm going to just do like a nice hallway bridging the gap. I'm not going to do anything interesting in it other than a hallway with maybe chair cabinet. It doesn't look right, but it doesn't look right, but it does look right. That's how I'm going to describe it. I'm not too sure they will like the area straight away. I think they're going to complain about some stupid stuff because that's what bankers do. I'm going to also just do this real quick. Okay. They want HVAC down there. They're going to want HVAC. I can feel it. I could probably get away with this at first. Oh my god. Looks like part of this. Let's smell the area is too noisy. Okay. Giving these guys a reduction in rent just to retain them is probably in our interest. Okay. And then for the last 3 floors here, we're going to just build that. And then this. Going to start making money again, going upwards. Automatic renovation of 1 unit occurred. Cost us 420. Right. Okay then, this is going pretty well. Enjoying it so far. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, this. See. I also today, just for people that don't know, today's when the new Modern Warfare came out, so there's a lot of filming today I'm going to be doing on that. So no doubt I'm going to be enjoying that in a short while. Okay, tech. Why won't they come here? What am I missing that's a technical office? I really don't know. I can actually look this up. You know what? Project Highrise, technical office. Let's have a see. Creatives. Medium-sized creative. Okay. So what we can do is take out a floor here, not literally, and get some medium in like so. And then it's creative and technical. Technical, and do that. Please tell me they got connections to everything. They don't. Okay, resolve that for the love of God, or it becomes an issue. And they're gonna want TV, knowing them. Surely. They don't? Cool. Right, bump down the rent just to please them being in the area. How are these guys handling the rent being lowered with that being the case? I mean, they're happy with it, so it must be fine. Okay. Tell me, thank God. Right, engineering is now a thing on this side. And creative is now a thing on this side. Along with 2 legal offices here. Is that creating any new noise? Is what I want to see. Kind of ain't. It ain't. Okay, cool. They need TV. I'm just going to give them TV across the board on this point. Yeah. Goes right down to that point there. TV start becoming standard again. Standardized TV. Could you imagine that as a thing? That would be an interesting concept if they had to make a standardized TV policy. Right. Yep, go and fix whatever you need fixing. Get me another stock exchange building. Why not? And I'm gonna commission 4 new floors. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Right, there they go. So, that is a big expanse right there. That is a big, expanding area. Yeah. I'm actually curious now. Okay. I'm gonna build it. And then I'm gonna build that. And in between all them, we're gonna put in a sneaky HVAC, I think. Can't though. I want to. Can't, because I don't want to break our line. Okay. I want HVAC. Once we've mastered the office space, which I feel like we already have, I think we're then gonna look at doing some hotels and other stuff, which is gonna be interesting to do. In a place that hasn't got a single hotel yet, to start building hotels is interesting as a concept. Right, open up this. Corporate bigwigs. Already done. Right, that's the whole office line complete, minus this. No, actually that is the whole, yeah, that's it. The whole office line's complete. Wow. Theme gave me the award for it too. We did the whole office tree. Nice. Okay, I didn't think we had, but okay. Right, what do we do next? Ooh. No, yeah. Let's, for now, I'm gonna need a upgrade for medium artwork. Need 300 in that area. Wow. Let's pay off this loan. And then off this loan as well. And then I'm gonna just put down some statues in here. Out of the way, just, you know, they're chilling. As if they're just part of the back office of this corporate bigwig art dealership, no doubt. Right, pause time. You are unhappy because of all this foot traffic. They're all unhappy. Take it down to 25%. I'm happy to do that. Try 50 first though, and then we'll see where we go with that. They're satisfied with 50. They ain't so satisfied with that yet. Okay. You gotta do a lot of climbing to get back to being happy with us. Right. Let's renovate these anyway, just so they're not looking so down as well. I have a feeling these are just putting out even more noise. They're not, it's legitimately the one above them. Moving them up a little could actually be a simple solution. It's not a solution I'm gonna worry myself too much with, as I want to do a little bit more up here before I start even considering moving stuff. So we're gonna do that. Gonna put in this like so. Run me some electrical, run some phone line, and some TV just in case. That's gonna get them up and running straight off the bat. That's gonna take an entire day. And I think this is where I'm going to wrap up this episode. I'm not going to get too carried away because the next episode is going to be hotels. So it's going to be a bit of a cleanup over here in the next episode. Getting some stuff in ready for the hotels and then, well, starting the hotels out. So with that said, guys, as always, thank you for watching and being a part of this channel. As always, please do leave some feedback in the comment section below. I do actually pay attention to the comment section. And with the channel being at its humble growing, it's easier to get to everyone's comments currently, so don't worry about me being like unable to get to it, because trust me, 9 times out of 10 I can get to it. So don't worry, I can get to your comments. They will be read, they will be seen. Anyway, with that said, without further ado, thanks for watching. Goodbye.